the stone in the pond impact. So it not only affects your coworkers, it affects your family, it affects your friends, it affects your community. And that's a huge impact.
The construction industry not just worried about its workers' physical pain, it's now working to make sure they take care of the mental pain that can lead to suicide. The construction industry has one of the highest suicide rates among all other occupations. Good evening. I'm Ann Emmerich.
And I'm David Andrews. News 10's Mars Anderson spoke with organizations today about their efforts to bring those numbers down. He's here now in studio with that. Mars?
Thanks, Ann and David. From working conditions to periods without work, building Michigan's infrastructure comes with its own set of challenges. Safety experts say while construction industry has always prepared to prevent hazards, now they're working to continue to improve workers' mental health.
They work a lot of hours, they work through a lot of tough conditions, they do really hard work.
Hard work that Greg Brooks of the Michigan Infrastructure and Transportation Association says is rewarding, from building our roads and bridges to plumbing our homes and other buildings. However, Paul Rosinski of Associated General Contractors of Michigan says, among other challenges during off seasons, construction workers consider suicide when they can't make ends meet.
Am I going to have a reduced workload? Am I going to have a reduced paycheck? Am I going to be laid off? All those types of things, and that leads to that mental health stress.
In 2022, there were 175 suicide deaths in the construction industry in Michigan, all involving men. Construction Suicide Prevention Week helps create conversation around mental health and provide resources to workers when things like layoffs occur.
Teaching them how to financially prepare for that so there isn't that stress and burden for them when it comes time to get laid off.
In addition to mental health trainings through MyOSHA to support on-site needs of workers and managers. Ian Perry with the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention says all it takes is a conversation.
Checking in on that crew and making sure things are going well, that they've got what they need logistically and that they're being supported.
Brooks says even in small capacity, the support goes a long way in the hopes of saving more lives in this important industry.
It'd be hard pressed to find somebody in the construction industry whose life hasn't been touched by suicide.
Michigan's Department of Labor Economic Opportunity urges employers to talk with workers about workplace stress, mental health, and substance use to dispel myths preventing workers from speaking up about mental health challenges. Live in the studio, Mars Anderson, News 10.
All right, Mars, thank you. Suicide was the 11th leading cause of death in Michigan in 2021, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. If you or someone you know is dealing with a mental health crisis, dial the 988 Lifeline for help. And this month, the Michigan chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention will be holding virtual presentations to create awareness around suicide prevention called Talk Saves Lives. The goal is to educate people about suicide and what to look out for. The presentation will be held virtually on September 18th.
Well, turning now to our Monday weather, it has